Welcome to
Boring.
But Effective.
Welcome to another edition of Boring But Effective. Today we have the fabulous Anita Marshall, Gold Coast business broker extraordinaire. Welcome, Anita.
Thank you, and thank you so much for having me along. I'm excited.
No, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I'm really interested to I know your background. You're a mortgage broker there for 20 odd years, and you've moved into the business broking. First question might sound a little bit strange, but what on earth does a business broker do?
Well, we sell businesses. So we actually have a real estate license, believe it or not.
Right.
And instead of selling houses, we're selling businesses. So if you think of, when you're building a business, you're actually creating an asset that you can sell. When you're ready to sell it, you've got absolutely no idea what to do. That's you come to me and I guide you along. So yes, that's what a business broker does. So we get the listing first of all appraised, work out how much we think the list price is going to be, get a marketing campaign going, get you all the advertising, the information for people to view, and get you on the market the same way as what you would a house.
That's interestingly enough, it is exactly like as it sounds. You help people sell their business. It's amazing.
Yes,
That's cool.
yes,
Hey,
yeah.
now give us a couple of examples. Tell us two great businesses you've had the pleasure of being part of the sale process and how that all went from both a vendor and seller perspective and how you got them together and reached the agreement.
Yes, sure. So I've been doing this for 2 years now, and I think that probably the ones that I've got the most enjoyment out of so far have been the first one being a mortgage brokerage in the Hunter region in New South Wales. So although we're located in Queensland, we can do interstate transactions. So it was a lovely, lovely broker that was looking at retiring, and her business was purchased by a Queensland mortgage broker that was wanting to expand into the New South Wales market. So when people are buying businesses, it's not always someone looking to step into that owner's shoes and take over what they've built. It's often for expediting the growth in their own business. Because if you wanted to sort of build up that number of clients, it might take years and years to sort of get there. When you're buying a business to expedite your growth, you're just jumping into that region. You've got all these new clients in the region. So suddenly you've got, a much larger business and you've got an interstate presence. So that was one example. The broker was retiring. She was so excited to retire, and in her Google review, she wrote, "Anita, you found your calling." So that was really nice. The other one, actually, this is another good example. I've got one settling on Wednesday. So this one, the owner was going to go into a completely different industry, and he's going to be a referral partner to those buyers.
Oh wow.
So when you're exiting a business, sometimes, you mightn't be exiting 100%. There can be lots of options where you could stay on as a mentor, stay on as a referral partner. You might even decide you want to work part-time in the business. So just because you're selling the business doesn't mean you're out the door altogether in some instances. So that's another good example.
That's perfect. It's like a perfect succession planning type scenario, and that can often work really well in the solo businesses. Rightio, here's
Mm,
your chance for a free hit.
okay.
What's two listings you've got at the moment that you'd love to talk about, how they're fabulous businesses, and it'll be if you're in the market to get in touch and have a conversation.
Well, at the moment, I've got absolutely all of my mortgage brokerage listings either under contract, ready to settle, or they're at contract stage. So I've got no mortgage brokerage listings right now, so nothing exciting to share about those. But we've got a garage door business here on the Gold Coast. That's an amazing opportunity for someone that's got a trades background to jump into. And we've also got a specialised signage business. So that one's really good for a husband and wife team that want a business to take over. It makes a fantastic profit. It's a Monday to Friday business. They don't work weekends. They operate the business from their home garage. So all their printing and all equipment fit into the space of a two-size car garage.
Wow.
And that one's a really great business. It's very easy to learn, and the owners are happy to transition those new buyers into that and do the full training. So that one's a really good one for someone to look at, especially if you've got that space at home.
That's fantastic. So you mortgage broking businesses might be your bread and butter, but you certainly have got plenty of variety up there at Gold Coast Business Brokers when it comes to the businesses available, and they sound
Yeah,
cool. Great
great
opportunities.
variety. Yeah, there's some really other good ones too, but I'd be keeping you all day if I told you all about them.
That's no, I appreciate you coming on. Hey, what do you see the future being, and how and what businesses do you believe will most likely benefit from your services?
Look, I think that as long as they're profitable, there's a price out there for someone. The ones that we really, really struggle with are businesses that are not profitable. We actually hesitate to take them on as a listing at all. They're very, very hard to sell. So if someone's going to start a business themselves, that can be the slowest way to organically get your business sort of to a point where it's profitable. The reason people buy businesses is that they can step into a profitable business and have that revenue kicking along from day one. For people that are not selling a profitable business, it's a very hard sell. So I think businesses that are profitable, that are making probably over, $100,000 a year at least profit is probably the easiest ones that we can sell. They do need to be easy to step into for an owner's perspective, and ideally, a business that's got some staff that's under management, those are always popular as well. But, we also understand it can be difficult to get to that point. So profitable is probably key.
Oh, that's a pretty good summary. It's easy, much easier to sell an ongoing concern, shall we say, than one that is potentially stagnating, and there's a reason apart from succession planning for the sale, shall we say. So,
Exactly right. Yes.
hey,
Yes.
thanks so much, Anita. Hey, we've got a couple of extra questions now, a bit of fun. Uh,
Okay.
Tell me, what's your favorite food?
Probably Thai at the moment. It varies for me over the years because I love tacos as well and I love seafood, but I've got a bit of a Thai addiction right now.
Okay, what's specifically, what is it, pad Thai or the something a bit
Oh,
different?
my favorite is Pad See Ew. Pad See Ew is my favorite Thai, but I do love chicken satay skewers. I love a good chicken satay as well.
Oh, amazing. That sounds like a banquet. It's so good.
Yes,
So good.
yes. So many great Thai restaurants on the Gold Coast. In fact, we've got one for sale at the moment. So, yes, yeah, if you love Thai, let's go and have dinner there and see what you think.
That sounds like a great plan. Now, now, if there's one person in the world, in the history of the universe, living or deceased, that you could take to this fabulous listed Thai restaurant of yours and really show off, tell us, who are you taking?
Probably Henry Ford.
Henry Ford.
So, when I was doing my Bachelor of Business, look, we had to do a case study on one specific person, and I did it on him. I found him very inspiring because when I left school, I only ever did year 10 and then went out into the workforce. And one of the things that I loved about him was that he didn't believe in only employing based on what was on the paper, on the resume. And I was very fortunate in my career to have been given an opportunity like that. And then I, of course, did go on to study. But if I hadn't have been given that opportunity, I wouldn't be where I'm sitting today. So I liked the fact that he looked at someone as a whole, not necessarily just what was on paper. And also, he didn't ever, was never a listener for people to tell him that he was crazy for what he was trying to do. He backed himself, believed in himself, and yeah, I found him a very inspiring individual to chat to, and I've no doubt he'd be very interesting to have dinner with.
Absolutely. That's a cracking call. I really like that. My two favourite Henry Ford quotations that I know of he first said that only 50% of advertising works. You just don't know which 50% it is. And when the Model Ts were rolling off, he said you can have them in any colour you like as long as it's black. So
I love it. I
No
also
nonsense fella.
the fact that he kept his motor vehicles were always, he never tried to enter that luxury market. He wanted to keep his motor vehicles for people that could afford, his cars. And I liked that about him too. I think he was a very genuine, down to earth person, and that's what you want to be in life, I feel.
That's fantastic. Hey everyone, Anita Marshall, Gold Coast Business Brokers. If you've got a business for sale or you're looking to buy one, hit her up there. Financial planning stuff, hit me up. Anita, it's been great to chat with you, and thanks so much for coming on.
Fantastic. I appreciate it. Thanks, David.
Good on you. See you soon.
Bye.
Welcome to
Boring.
but effective.